on. About that money, what we get into. Shum on. About that money, get residuals. Shum on.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes. She go. They go. We go. Ooh la la, we. Ooh la la. She go. Ha ha. That's that dog. Know what I mean? Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like, where the bread? What it do, YouTube? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, don't be shy. Come on in. Over here, we deal with the sports, hip-hop, interviews, POPAVISM101, and motivation. If that sounds like something you can rock with, then before you exit for your boy, kindly hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time, and you've been rocking with the channel, you know what I mean? Then you know how we do. You know how we start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game, people. We in the end game because, nah, for real, Giannis is looking like Javale Mcgee. Like, damn it, man. It's looking crazy in the Milwaukee streets right now. It's looking crazy when you know what I mean? Peep through the Milwaukee streets. But it's also the end game because, yeah, today, 7 months, baby, up in these YouTube streets, running through these YouTube alleyways, and they should have never. Like, I'm here now, and I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, 7 months ago, you know what I mean? November 8th, did my little first video back, you know what I mean? If you follow me on social media, you know it's always really been POPAVIST TV, you know what I mean? That's me, that's the alt, you know what I mean? Or Lee for that, people hit me on the bat line. And this go back maybe like 3 years, but I was just doing it on some fuck with my niggas in Buffalo Wild Wings. Every Sunday we did for the bets. And I used to go live and just fuck around and win them chicken dinners or leave with the sad face, sticker face. Like, I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. Like yesterday. Damn it, man. Y'all see the receipts. I put the receipts over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you still tuned in. Like my nigga John, you know what I mean? Shout out to my new subscribe, you know what I mean? John, you hit me like, yeah, you know what I mean? POPAVIST, Mage, smoother than your smoothest cream. Yeah. But y'all see the receipt. Yesterday, 12 pick, L12-0. Like, damn it. I know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately, like to lose by 1 game. That's the heartbreaker right there. That actually and truly is, that's like death by 1,000 paper cuts. Especially in yesterday's scenario. It's the good. Tuesday evening and all that. Transformation Tuesdays. What you working on, how you working in it, is it working for you? Like we all, yeah, in the real life, yeah, we all is. Some of us be trying to figure this shit out. But when you waiting for the last game, that's when it hit different because you be like this, you know what I mean? Like, I hope they, you know what I mean? So yesterday was a loser. Tonight, though, that feeling, you know what I mean? Winner, chicken dinner. Same team, though, almost, you know what I mean? Jerked us around at the skin of the teeth. So let's talk some NBA real quick. Because JaVale McGee, he a 2-time champion. I think he a 3-time champion. Definitely 2 times. So when Uncle Murder, you know what I mean? Lenny Green, you know what I mean? The Lenny Green story. When he say respectfully, no disrespect, but Giannis is looking like JaVale McGee, and I mean that respectful. I mean, first 2 games, it's like, all right, Harden goes down in the first 4 or 5, like Michael Jordan on the comeback. you lose. All right, had a week off. It's going to be a good series still. It's going to be a good series. Second game, come out, get L blown away, though. Like, L blowed away, though. Like, damn it, man. And you ain't really have a good game. So it's like, I was talking with Greg, you know what I mean? Yeah, kid, that feeling. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And he's like, nah, like, he a big man. In the playoffs, if they shut him down, Middleton is good, but it's really nobody else. Like, it's really not. Drew Holiday, he's a good player. Could have been all-star this year, not all-star, give or take, you know what I mean? Like, when it's borderline, it's like, I don't know if it's got that feeling, you know what I mean, to win. Play the curve and get nauseous. Watching the spin, like, plans to make it? You got plans to make it? I don't know, man. I seen Brooklyn in 7. I was like, Giannis and them going to try. They wanted hard, and I was saying all that on the other video I did. Yeah, go see the other video. But now it's looking like, And yeah, granted, Brooklyn only won the first 2 games home, so they did what they supposed to do. Let's talk about tonight. Let's talk about how Donovan Mitchell went off for 4-5 like Mike on the comeback. You know what I mean? And they outgunned the LA Clippers. The Clippers is not soft as hot Twinkies. KP, yeah, Kendrick Perkins, because you the one got on national TV and was like, the LA Clippers is softer than hot Twinkies. That shit sounded so crazy. I told y'all, I went down to the local bodega to Ockenham, brought the fresh pack of 3 Twinkies, threw them shits in the microwave for 2 minutes. Like, shits came out hotter than fire, like, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm like, they not soft. Definitely thought they was going to lose the last series after they went down 0-2. Go to game 7, do what they do. Kawhi, superstar. Tonight, think they just was a little tired. It looked like they definitely could compete on every level. Paul George had a bad shooting game, still had 20. Kawhi had 23, I think 3 and 11 or something like, no, maybe it was 11 rebounds, something like that. He had a good game off of game 7, not enough. Donovan had 4 or 5, so he doubled them, you know what I mean? And I had Utah tonight. Money line, though, I'm not going to lie. Money line. Philly, money line. You know what I mean? And then Joel Embiid going to play, not going to play. Now Shaq with that 4-1, talking about Atlanta going to win 4-1. He said without Embiid, though. He did say that. He said with Embiid, he see, I think, going 7 or 6. Yeah, they going to get Atlanta out of here. After Trae Young, he had a good game tonight. He had a great game, really, but you used to him. You know what I mean? It's cold. And it was hot as a motherfucker today and yesterday, right? It was blazing hot. Like, oh, you get super fire hot yesterday and today. That's why when it rained, it was like, we need that shit. You know what I mean? But I see Philly doing the 4-2 thing. Atlanta, they probably will get a game home, so it'll be tied 2-2. Then Philly will take it back home for game 5 and then win. I think Philly in 6 now. The Clippers in Utah, see game 7. I see another game 7. And out there in the West after the first, well, that's in the West too. But I'm talking about Phoenix. Talking about who do the NBA want to go to the finals? What's going to be the sexiest matchup? What's going to be the best matchup? What's the best storylines of who they want to win? If you think Vegas be on that bat line waiting for you. Yeah, you're waiting for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, L waiting for you to throw your money out there, and then you book city. It's book city. Vegas, they doing a Dame dance. Like, I'm a hustler, baby. Just want you to know, like, you know what I mean? They doing the Vegas dance on your ass. And Vegas is undefeated. But, nah, seriously, it's like Phoenix, Chris Paul, go against Kevin and Kyrie. Maybe win his first ring. Like, know what I mean? Can Phoenix beat Brooklyn with defense and Aiden playing above his head for people that's going with that narrative? He was the #1 draft pick. I thought he was nice. Well, who else came out? I think Mo Bobby, you know what I mean? I was on Orlando. Obviously, B came out, I think, the year before. So it was like, I'm nice as him. Oh, it was something like that. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken. If I'm misspeaking, then drop it in the comments. Hit the subscribe button if you still tuned in and you ain't do it yet. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell. So when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. You know what I mean? And It's gonna be tough. Phoenix, it's gonna be tough. But if Aiden can continue to play above his, you know what I mean, his head, and he's a 20 and 7 or 10 guy, so he just needed a good leader like Chris Paul to come in, show him what the real veteran, you know, how you do it, how you be a professional. You know what I mean? For whatever that's worth. I know you can't measure those type of things. That's why they want people like that in the locker room. And let's get into this real quick and before we bring it back. POPAVISM101, being how today is Tuesday. And what you working on and how you working and all that. Yeah. POPAVISM101, don't sabotage yourself. Don't set yourself up for failure. Do everything that you can do to ensure that you win. Because there's already so many elements and different variables. The devil moving crazy, people moving crazy. You know, like the buffoonery is at an all-time high. And it remains at an all-time high. Like, yeah, those things get in the way automatically. So you already got to be 52 blocking that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like moving around like this and all that. As opposed to sabotaging your own self. You know what I mean? Not being disciplined. Not sticking to the script. Getting desperate. Moving with desperation. Not thinking clearly. You know what I mean? Things of those natures. So, you know, POPAVISM 101. Don't sabotage yourself. Give yourself the best chance to win. Get those extra shots up. You know what I mean? Run those extra laps. Get that stamina banging. Yeah, kid. So back to the NBA real quick. Right now, at this point, obviously, I still think it's Brooklyn. Brooklyn Zoo, like, yeah, Wu-Tang, love the kids, ODB, the 1A Army A song. Brooklyn, I'm still going with Brooklyn to get to the finals. Embiid is back. He looked healthy. He had 39 tonight? Some shit. I think he had 39. He went off. Let's be clear. Unstoppable, unmovable object. Can hit the free throw, can hit the three. He just get hurt a little bit too much for a big man. Obviously, they deal with a lot because they tall, you know, they off the ground, knees, feet, shit like that. But Embiid is definitely super nice. He in the top 10 players, if not top 5 NBA players. He unstoppable. And if you could guarantee what you can't on no player, but just ability and talent-wise, you're going to draft him over a lot of players, in my opinion. But with that being said, I don't see them beating the Brooklyn, especially if Harden come back. Like, this nigga just sitting in reserve, like, yeah, powering up, waiting. No, he can't wait to get back in and play and get his shine. You see Kyrie balling. You see Kevin Durant is lethal, turning around with the snarl and all that. Like, yeah, think I came here to play games? Yeah, like, close shop up. We here now. I'm here now. Like, you know what I mean? They should have never let me come to Brooklyn with Kyrie. Then bring Harden in, like, stick him up, bang, bang, Brooklyn style, like, you know what I mean? Manhattan keep on making it, Brooklyn keep on taking it, like, you know what I mean? But me and my boy, we were saying, like, Brooklyn is New York, but it's like, they claiming the borough. Imagine if it was Brooklyn, New York, you know what I mean? There's something with New York in it. New York Knicks, New York Mets, New York Jets, yeah, New York Islanders, New York Rangers, you know what I mean? Buffalo Bills, even though they are the only football team to play in New York. Obviously, Giant Stadium is in New Jersey. Then they was in Jersey, they was the New Jersey Nets. Now they Brooklyn, so everybody love, baby, everybody gonna rock with Brooklyn, everybody gonna love. But if you ask me, just on some sports shit and not being a purist, I started watching basketball in 93, 94, you know what I mean? Didn't like sports. Y'all go to the welcome video, POPAVIST TV. Yeah, go to the welcome video. See why I started watching sports, when I did, why I felt the way I felt about sports at that time. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I ain't no purist or, you know, I know all the stats and all that, but I do know that all those teams I named besides the Buffalo Bills is New York. I'm from New York. I lived in Brooklyn at one time. Lived in Harlem, lived in the Bronx, you know what I mean? Moved around, been to Buffalo, you know what I mean? So all that's New York, you know what I mean? It's like the Staten Island Yankees. They play in Staten Island, but they're not the new, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So that's my only little thing with Brooklyn Nets. I mean, I'm rooting for them because they in New York, they in Brooklyn. But imagine if the name was New York, Brooklyn, or Brooklyn, New York. I think Brooklyn, New York is fire. Because Brooklyn, New York is still a borough, but it got the New York in it. Am I being picky in the bit? You know what I mean? Yes, I am. You know what I mean? You already know your boy, POPAVIST. You now tuned in. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling. Sometimes we mess up because we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling. 7 months in the books. I only had a few hiccups. I feel good about that. And throughout the, you know, the whole little small journey, the people like, yo, I like this, I like that. Woo, woo, woo. Hit me on the bat line, hit me with a Gmail or whatever the case. Appreciate you, because that make me go, you know what I mean? Stay in these YouTube streets and all that. Yeah, kid.